And we are rolling!
Greatest outdoor show on earth
at Calgary Stampede.
Welcome to the Calgary Stampede.
I was really nervous going to the airport this morning. It started right from the house. I was like, how am I even gonna get there? Do I take a cab? Do I take an Uber? Am I comfortable being in a car with a person that I don't know? And the answer is no. So I drove myself to the airport and I paid $150 a day in parking. We're on the way to Calgary. We're in the Vancouver airport right now, walking to our gate. And it feels pretty weird. It's the first time since what, January, February 2020?
It felt great to be doing some sort of travel again. I feel positive vibes about that. It did feel a little bit weird just because it's been a while. Not that there was like anything wrong or anything, but I was kind of like, am I on a fucking plane right now with other people? Jesus!
They put a radar gun to my head to see how fast I was going, and I was going very fast. Oh, that was a temperature check. I was going very slow.
When we arrived at the airport, I always go to the Air Canada lounge where I get a tea and a little bit of breakfast, and we sit at the same table in the corner of the lounge, and Josh rolled in and Mike rolled in. It was so nice to see those guys. It's been literally months and months and months.
It was Ian's birthday yesterday. We have been on the road for Ian's birthday more times than I can count. It has happened so much.
We've played the Stampede probably, 4 or 5 times where it's been my birthday.
I think George ordered a cake, but ordered like an entire cheesecake for Ian. And it was like the densest fucking cake I've ever seen. Like, we lifted it up and it looked like the size of a normal cake, but it felt like 20 cakes. And Ian ate a whole bunch, and then he looked like a guy who ate a whole bunch of too much cake. He had that too much cake vibe about him. Birthday, dear Ian. Happy birthday to you.
It's always It was delicious. It was so delicious. Like, I hadn't eaten cheesecake in years. And 15 minutes after, I realized I hadn't eaten cheesecake in about 5 years, and I remembered why.
And now everybody is regretting it. I love cheesecake. I don't regret anything that has to do with cheesecake. But Mike's been complaining about it a lot, particularly in a gastrointestinal kind of way. But I'll let him tell you about that.
The following 18 hours have been chronicled in the dark pages of history. But I'm feeling good now, just in time for the show.
We had to do a rehearsal because obviously we haven't played in a long time. So we did a rehearsal in the ballroom of the hotel. I can't believe they let us do that, but they did.
We rented out a room in the hotel where we could rehearse, turn all the gear on, make sure everything's working, get the guitars strung and the drums tuned, and warm up the old pipes a little bit, get the ear mix happening. Really, this was our first full band rehearsal, and it felt good, man. Not as rusty as I thought I was going to be, which is nice.
On a show day, I wake up and I immediately start warming up my voice very gently, and I warm up all day until showtime. I very rarely eat before playing because I don't like to be digesting food while I'm on stage and singing and stuff. Once my dad, who was also a singer, suggested that means you're sending the blood to the wrong part of your body and you need it here and here and stuff when you're singing, and your diaphragm and all that. I don't know if that's true. I just don't like to feel heavy on stage.
Going through the routine of getting here and stuff was a little different feeling than it has been in the past, but once we were all together, you sort of fall into the routine and comfort zone, which is really nice. Although, can't wait till there are no masks. But other than that, pretty good.
It's amazing to finally be back on a stage, playing music with the guys whom I love. I'm excited to be back to work. I have not had a job since when was the last show we played? February of 2020.
For my entire career, I've never had a day bag to bring show clothes to the show. Everyone else has a small suitcase. You can see Mike's there. I'm not kidding. My entire career, I always just steal a pillowcase from the hotel, and I look like somewhat of a rock and roll hobo. We're about to do sound check. It's weird going out in front of people again. It's like, what the fuck?
Yes! Look at how red that octopus is.
He's shy. It's a red octopus. Thank you all for coming to the Calgary Stampede show. It was our pleasure to rock for you. So excited to be back to work and looking forward to many more shows to come in the hopefully very near future.
It's really good to be back, and it's so nice to have something more interesting to post rather than things about my cat.
Thank you so much for coming to the show, celebrating my post-birthday with me. It's actually just a post-birthday Ian birthday party at Calgary Stampede.
I'm so glad that we're all vaccinated so that we can be playing shows again and seeing people again. And it's a very exciting time to see the world slowly start to turn back on. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon.